Yes, y'all. Welcome to
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
If you have opinions or queries you wish to share, we have multiple ways to be reached. The email address for the show is podcast@stayscrunchyandmilk.com. On Twitter, it's at SKiMpod, SKiMpod.
Stays Crunchy.
And if you're feeling froggy, go on and jump into our voicemail line at 216-3028-POD. That's 216-3028-7763. The show can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and as always at our website, stayscrunchyandmilk.com.
Stays Crunchy.
Please rate, review, subscribe, and share the show on your own social media feeds. And if you want to get at us directly, feel free to reach out via our personal Twitter.
Stays.
It's at Tatum216, Lunchbox2099, The Real ODP, and I'm your host, Tabrail713.
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
What's good, people? We back at it. Stay Crunchy episode 248. We are doing it Alfresco. What is this?
Masthead Brewery.
Masthead Brewery on the corner of 12th and Superior in the city of Cleveland. It is loud as you can hear outside and inside, so we're just going to do what we're going to do.
I can smell it also from here. Yeah, I guess these smell like pop.
Oh, shit, bitch.
It smells like when you open up a can of Coca-Cola.
You have your normal crew, but we also brought in a guest this week. It's my man Faz from Afterburn739 Podcast. And also, my homeboy, who Facebook reminded me today, was like, Y'all, we've been Facebook official for 8 years. So
yeah,
that's a lightweight kind of major, which made me laugh. I was like, well, how funny.
I must have been working together that long then, huh?
These smell very cola-y.
Yeah, that's kind of insane. What's them doing?
I don't really fuck with pina colada, but
I've never had the thins. They just smell like cookies. Okay.
I enjoy the lemon thins very much.
So not only are we out here, with a guest, but we also and outside.
And the pop ones are so strong.
Yeah. We are also, of course, testing cookies because that's what we do. Y'all know that.
It's ready when it goes off. Here's your receipt.
Thanks, sir.
I tipped her a 5 on behalf of both of us. I think that's more than fair for just taking an order. That sounded meaner than it meant to.
This got popping candy in them.
Yeah, that's part of the whole little deal.
Hey, bitch, you just took an order.
Fucking table.
So,
all right. Are we recording?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, these smell delicious.
So,
Yeah, full disclosure, I had those last night.
okay.
The kettle corn.
Whoa, this really smells like cola.
So the cookies at hand are, what is this? This is cherry cola. They have a specific name? Nope. Cherry cola Oreo.
COLA Cola.
Which was my first entry into my Oreo creation.
Which has popping candy in it. Like the 4th of July ones from last year, if you guys remember that.
Is it because you forgot to suggest popping candy?
I don't know, maybe.
We also have kettle corn with puffed pieces of millet. And then I had to go look at what millet was, and I was like, what the hell is millet?
Yeah, is it like a seed or something?
It's a cereal grain. But I was also like, what the hell you done feed me millet like I'm some kind of...
These are fucking good.
Like I'm some kind of
like
farm
kettle
animal.
corn.
So...
These don't taste like kettle corn. These taste good.
And then also we got the pina colada thins. And these are all the winners of the My Oreo creation. And eventually you're supposed to vote on these and tell Oreo what you think was the best ones. We just about to eat these bitches while we wait on some pizza here at Masthead Brewery. Just want to get it right. Shout out to them because I'm at their house recording.
Yeah, the big sign's right behind you.
Yeah, and if shit goes down like
Masthead Brewing Company.
Take a picture of that for me, Box.
if shit goes down and they have Ant and Tyrell arrested for waiting around for us, we'll be live on SKiM. It'll be exclusive.
I'm not down to be arrested today.
These colorful ones aren't bad.
They're my favorite ones this year.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
Those are good. That tastes like the toffee flavor of Krunchy Munch.
I'm still on the kettle corn.
I didn't
All
even
I've
try
had
it
is
yet.
cola and the kettle corn. I haven't done the pina colada one
Still on
yet.
cola.
The pina colada ones
That tastes like a fancy soap.
have a slightly soapy edge to them. You're right.
Yeah.
Lotion.
Yeah.
Sunscreen lotion.
Is it supposed to?
Probably not.
Sunscreen. A flavor profile.
Because these are thin, I actually grab 4 instead of 3.
This water is tasty. Good body cleanser.
I like pina colada.
We could all have some nice pint glasses to take back to work because They not watching us.
Oh yeah, suntan lotion.
Yeah. Somebody kicked T in the stomach while he was eating the cookie.
I'm gonna take y'all back to let's say about 89. Now later, at that time was a Ferrer Pan company. Introduced the world to cherry cola now laters. And guess what?
That's what it tastes like.
These old taste just like them. Only they threw some popping candy in it, so they got a fizz going.
I don't remember those.
I do.
I need a napkin. It was all uncivilized with cookie cream. It's the burden of having a beard. Shit caught into it all the time. My wife's always telling me, I can't take you seriously. You got cheese in your beard.
Unlike
And then you take it and you wipe it on her face and say, I can't take you seriously. Simba. Yeah, get under her eye. You now have the power of the Black Panther.
and those are terrible in milk. And unlike the root beer ones, they're not doing it for you, boy. I'm doing this millet.
Those are my favorites so far.
I don't know if it's because they're thins, but the pina colada is nothing in milk.
Oh, that shit tastes. I had it in milk. Just tastes like all the way soapy.
Okay.
That's nice.
All right, kettle corn time.
I don't like kettle corn.
When you do your next test where you open it up, that's when you're really going to get the millet.
What? Again?
That's what I was doing last night.
I was half paying attention. What's millet again?
It's a cereal grain.
It's like fake popcorn.
I do not like the cherry cola.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed.
The pina colada is just nah, but that kettle corn is really good.
I don't like millet by itself. It's a cookie combination that works. You just eat the cream off of those? No. The cookie together, all together, it works.
All three of them hit the flavor. I'll say that.
Yeah,
But
flavor and smell.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like you want pina colada in a cookie form. Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. Same thing with cherry cola.
Or getting caught in the rain.
Is anybody watching our pager to go off?
I'm sure we would hear it.
Yeah, it'll probably vibrate violently. If you open up the kettle corn, like the cream has like this weird yellowing in it.
That the
That's
butter?
the millet.
That is a part of the dough situation, the millet situation.
Bastard.
Or maybe it's part of the it's part of the yolk.
Oh yeah, it's a whole egg situation.
Yeah.
All right.
Looking at us funny, like, you guys you came here just to eat cookies?
Those are real nice in milk too. Okay.
All right.
The kettle corn one, am I mistaken, or is there actual bits of popcorn in there?
That's millet.
It's millet, but it is a real nice fake
It
popcorn.
kind of reminds me of like Sugar Smacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what millet, which is basically what it is. It's a cereal grain. So it reminds you of cereal.
This is, can't have too many, kind of situations. It's
That is-
kettle corn.
Two kettle corns would probably be it's actually probably serving
Yeah,
size.
I still gotta have still have that milk one, and I'm like, all right, I'm pushing through.
I mean, like all Oreos, 2 cookies is serving size.
Oh. Well. What things we've discovered today. I don't like thin Oreos. You said you like the lemon ones, but I don't know.
I said that.
I like it. No, you said you like
Yeah, I
lemon.
said that.
Oh, okay. Well, agreed.
Well, I just said it a second ago. I beat you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have an opinion on it I can't share because the people have to pay to hear it, remember?
Oh, well, those who did pay will hear. So, so eventually we'll get around to that.
You know what? None of your business how I feel about lemon Oreos.
Unless you really want to know.
You probably hit him up on Twitter. He'll probably share with you. Hit him up
argue with
angrily.
him.
He'll definitely share with you.
Yeah.
Just be mean to him on Twitter. He'll hit you back. And also probably trade you in a race draft. So watch yourself. Okay.
Sometimes I just release shit.
A quick 1 through 3, just of these right here.
Okay.
We'll get in a little further in depth. If you just had to like rank just these 3,
Kettle corn, pina colada, cherry cola.
everybody agree with that?
Kettle corn. That's it.
I say kettle corn. And I like to. I'm gonna have one more cherry cola because I'm so undecided on it.
Yeah, I think kettle corn's the hands down winner, I think.
Yeah,
But-
kettle corn is the winner.
Cherry cola impresses in that it smells like cherry cola.
I like how as soon as you open the pack, you're like, that's pop.
Yeah.
But then, like, I didn't really care for the whole cookie sensation, like the whole experience. The Pop Rocks did, like, I understand it's supposed to simulate carbonation.
Yeah.
But I just,
It doesn't.
yeah, I didn't really care for it.
It's
It kind of just tastes like cherry.
It's effective.
Yeah.
It's nifty. I would give it a high rating for niftability if you're just gonna rate that. Like, that's
I would
neat.
say that if I was in a product meeting and I was trying to engineer the cherry cola cookie, anyone who came up with the Pop Rocks idea to simulate the carbonation of a soda, I'd give them a thumbs up for being ingenuitive.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, remember the back of those old Marvel cards where it's like they got all these different powers. I guess flavor would just be the only thing that's lacking. Like it got everything else.
In milk, it turned relatively bitter. I didn't like it in milk. Cherry cola is the least. And if we're gonna do a 1 through 5, which is what we normally do, I'll give it. I'm a 3.
I'm wondering if pina colada would have been better as a normal instead of a thin.
That shit was gross.
Might have been too intense. It's already kind of suntan lotiony, you know.
I thought the kettle corn was a little too intense after a while. You know what?
Sweet.
Yeah, cherry
sweet.
cola bad aftertaste. I'm gonna knock it down below. I'm gonna knock it down below pina colada.
Okay.
All right. I had to get that opinion in before I had to go pick it up.
Well, kettle corn was the strongest one to me. It reminded me of Crunchy Munch, and I love me some Crunchy Munch.
It did have whatever fiddle faddle kind of popping on flavor.
Some fiddle faddle in.
It was a lovely taste sensation. I'm gonna give kettle corn a love.
I'm gonna go on the record and say Gabe is like weird shit. How the hell he gonna like this one?
The pina colada ones, it's not like I really liked them at all. They were like, it didn't bother me, but I didn't
non-factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It bothers me that something tastes like soap.
What'd you think about kettle corn's general? I
pine
guess
nuts?
it's trickery, you know.
We need plates?
They threw in the puffed millet to kind of give you a popcorn sensation. Did you feel that actually worked?
I think it worked on many levels. Like I said, I think the one element it was missing was the salty element.
That you need in powdered kettle corn. Kettle corn often is a bit salty. You are right.
You ain't put the cookies in or the back? Yeah, that's the only thing it's missing. Is the salty element of it.
But tastes real good. Its uniqueness is I don't know.
How much I owe you guys for this? Nothing? All right, well you'll get nothing.
But it tastes pretty good. So I'll give the kettle corn. I'll give a kettle corn a solid 4 in the Oreo rankings.
I give it a 4.5.
Okay.
Even though it wasn't a salty element to it, I didn't think about it until after I ate the cookies. So that's like,
Can't be
hey
missing
man,
nothing.
you stole my money, but you bought a lot of shit with you. Thank you very much.
It is a greasy ass pizza, both of them. Yeah,
I'm just impressed by how much came off. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, God damn, that is greasy as shit.
Now I'm rethinking it. Like
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even care about pina colada. It just really slipped my mind that we ate one, and already it's kind of out my brain. They taste
So
like.
it's not offensive?
That's probably that probably makes you actually like the lowest of these things when you think about it. Then
So it's
you're
the-
literally just non-offensive.
So is it the NSYNC of is it the 98 degrees of cookies? Like we like una noche, but what else you got?
I mean, well, the Swedish fish
me
stuff
one more
stuck
night.
with me, not in a positive way.
The Swedish fish was a game changer. Like I can't believe they pulled that off. You know, so you got to respect their hustle. Just like I said, and all these things, it's their uniqueness. I'm coming through. And I'll be like, that's pretty dope. That pina colada is just boring. They probably would have did that just as time went along. You know.
I'm gonna do this. I remember when me and my brother used to play video games. When he used to play with somebody too many times on NBA jams, and we'll have a match where it's like, if I beat you, you can't use that team no more,
Okay.
or that person no more.
Loser leave town match.
Yes, we gotta have a loser leave town match for this Swedish fish. Gabe, you can't keep on saying how bad Swedish fish is.
It's the standard for.
Next time we have a bad one, we gotta have a Swedish fish match night.
You have to have a better point of comparison than Swedish fish.
Anthony's sick of me saying that I hate the Swedish fish, I guess. Huh?
Shit talking Swedish fish this whole
Swedish
time.
fish
No.
was not good.
It wasn't good.
But it wasn't, like when I let them like kind of air out and like age for a little
Next
bit,
time
they got better.
we have one, we can't talk about it being stale and making it better.
All right, fine. I'll find a new cookie to talk shit about.
Well, all right. So actually, I'm going to revise my list, and I'm going to say kettle corn, cherry coke, pina colada, because pina colada is just innocuous. It does nothing. It brings nothing. I don't care about it. I'm not buying more of them. probably would buy more than cherry Coke just to be like, yo, you gotta try these.
But
You know what?
Isn't
Yeah,
the fact that like
damn
it
it.
doesn't even register better than being bad?
It's not that I think the cherry Coke is bad. I just don't think it's amazing.
Like if you had really bad sex, wouldn't it be better just to have sex that you can only even remember being bad?
What? No, I don't think that's how that works.
Well, like I feel like you'd want the bad memories out of your head. If it doesn't even register as a bad memory, how can you rate it lower than something you're like, that's not good?
Well, so it's like,
I don't know. Sex is always good to some point, as long as you come.
I was like, oh yeah, I did fuck you.
And I didn't jack off. All right.
That's what that cookie is. I didn't jack off.
Yeah.
That's the saddest thing ever, man.
No, it's not the saddest thing ever.
How's that said?
That's not sad at all.
Actually, that cookie is I did jack off. That's what that cookie is.
No, that
You jacked off and didn't come.
no, not only that, you
Sad as shit.
you jacked off and got a friction burn. Like shit, I shouldn't have jacked off.
But that would be a bad memory.
Yeah, that's a bad memory.
Yeah, that's cherry cola.
There you go.
All right,
Friction burn, you're hurt and you didn't nut.
Yeah.
I
This is the
appreciate.
pina colada one you came.
At least I appreciate the ambition of the cherry cola.
Exactly. That's my point. It's
Yeah,
ambitious.
that pina colada was not ambitious at all. It wasn't that good.
Lazy.
It was lazy.
It's lazy, and
Now we can compare it to you have sex with this girl,
Jesus.
and like you took her out all night, you wined and dined her, and she just lay there like, let me just, I don't even want to come, I'm leaving. Now that's pina colada. You came in, you dressed up pretty, and you just laid there. Come on, man. Now
they do
like,
dress up pretty with that little thin shell.
and all your friends asking you about her, like, man, you fuck her. I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, what you do to her? It wasn't that. It just wasn't that good. Man, whatever, you lying. What, her pussy stinking something? No, it wasn't that. It just wasn't good. I just don't got a story here. I left. She didn't even have no juice in the refrigerator. She had drink.
Tampico.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's great. It's delicious.
No, she didn't even have that shit. She had that, she had the Tampico, the shit that got canola oil in it. I left with a greasy ass mouth.
That's what's in Tampico?
You never read the ingredients?
No, I don't
that
read,
makes me
I don't
wonder what's
usually
in Sunny
read
D.
ingredients. I just, eat or drink something.
Oh, man.
Don't do this.
I read the ingredients.
Even as a kid, I didn't like Sunny D. Now I'm gonna wonder what was in it that I didn't like about it.
When we was little kids, we weren't allowed to have drink. We weren't even allowed to have juice. And like when Jerry Miss had that box, the box drinks, we couldn't be like, we couldn't bring it home.
I'm whatever. Okay, so basically, pina colada. I'm ambivalent. Pina colada is what it comes down to. So to wrap it up, we're gonna wrap up the cookie section. We're gonna talk to our guests because that's how this is the order it's supposed to be going down.
If we had a music break, I can figure out which slice of pizza I should take next. I'm trying to make sure it's evenly distributed. I'm a pizza socialist.
What's going on with
That's
pesto?
That's just delicious, but that's just that's real good.
There you go. Try the real good one.
They should have cut this slice.
All right. So overall vote of the table is kettle corn, pina colada, Coke, cherry Coke. I of course flipped the pina colada cherry Coke for my own personal reviews.
I'm with you.
Oh, I mean, there you go. And you gotta buy them. Every time we do this, I would hope you buy them, try them, and tell us what you think of them.
Except a certain cookie that will remain unnamed. Don't buy that shit.
Or you can buy them, save them for 6 months, and sell them for quadruple what it's worth.
Yeah, pretty much. You can make them bad boys move on Amazon.
Oh, this
or
is
eBay.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate the ambition of cherry Coke, but the aftertaste was too bad. I can't respect that.
And there you have
Similar to Swedish Fish.
How come you get to say?
it. You don't be mentioned all the
I'm just
time.
kidding.
You get a pass.
All right.
All right, man. So, the very first person to ever hear this show sits across from me, besides people who recorded it. It went to him first and no one else.
Yeah.
Because I was like, as we discovered, we all listen to podcasts. Just one weird moment in just description. He was down with Smodcast, just like me and Antword. I was like, well, hold on. We talking about doing a show, and you listen to other shows. I feel like you'd be a good judge of what we're doing to see if it looks like it's moving.
And he said, "This is shit. Go back to the drawing board."
No, I've listened to 246 episodes since then, so I guess you're doing
Begrudgingly.
I've appeared on about 235 of those begrudgingly.
I feel like you've maybe missed 3 shows. See her on everything.
You actually had a different cast then.
Yeah.
Well, one other cast member. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, additions, subtractions.
Yeah.
Even Becky on Roseanne got played by a different one.
Well, I don't want to interrupt our guest, but what's going on when I hear that both Beckys are on the show?
They are.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Both
either.
playing the same character? How does that work?
No, Sarah Chalk, who was second Becky 2, played a doctor on
Scrubs.
and oddly enough, and on the most recent Roseanne.
Well, how does she relate to the family?
She was the Becky's doctor, as Becky was trying to get pregnant.
So same
I thought-
actors, but a new character.
I thought the husband died.
She did. She's trying to get pregnant for money.
Oh.
She's trying to get pregnant for somebody else, like what you call it?
Get pregnant for money? Like a
surrogate?
Kardashian?
Surrogate. Thank you, Brooke, man. Yeah.
Oh, bad joke. Give me somebody else. Black China? Sure. That works.
But I seen David was on the other episode. I'm glad they pulled that off.
Yeah.
But I still have not watched that show.
No, I'm not.
How did we get to
refuse.
Roseanne while I was gone?
We're not even hanging on it.
Sorry, my bad.
Tell us about your show. Tell us about you and so forth. Whatever you care to share with the girl, with the folks.
Well, yeah. After you guys started up, it helped. We had been talking about it too. Me and my friends. Same thing. Every Friday night, we just go to my friend's house, sit around in their garage. They have a bar in their garage. Sit around and BS, and we're like, man, we should record this. And after you did it, it kind of inspired me to push it along a little bit for us too. And
Now, did you guys spearhead the Podern family movement?
no, but we were in right at the beginning of it. Yeah, just connected with some people through Twitter, and they happen to be the ones that kind of got
Yeah,
that
it's
going.
impressive to me how much of like a giant podcast family network that's become on social media,
Yeah.
and how everyone seems to support everybody.
Yeah.
I dig it, and it's one of the few hashtags that I just keep. I kind of don't say comedy anymore, even though we're a funny show.
Well, excuse me.
It just it doesn't move the needle. Comedy is just so. But if I say oddly enough, if I just say it's funny, it moves the needle. I don't know what the difference maker is there.
I've been using comedy this whole time. You didn't tell me.
You can use comedy. I don't.
Okay, I'll use something else.
No Swedish fish, no comedy.
Who knows what Swedish fish can sell on the internet these days?
Yeah.
They do got some new flavors.
So we're at the Afterburn739 Podcast, at Afterburn739. And I wish we could come out once a week like you do, typically. Our leader's not as... let's just say he's busy. We'll go with that. So sometimes it takes longer to get him out, but yeah, we're on...
Like out of jail?
we're around episode 120 or somewhere around there.
Okay.
So, it's fun. I like it. It's a good time.
I think. I don't know. It's impressive that we had anything to do with you getting y'all guys to say, okay, fine, let's get to it. But y'all are everywhere. Like,
Well, that's kind of how this started too.
I know it was.
Yeah, I do a wrestling show, and you were like, "All right, we're doing a podcast."
We've been talking about forever, and then with the way Dan would tell you, like, I only knew you guys for like a little bit of time, man. How was I supposed to believe you really was gonna get down with doing a show? And I was like, you're right.
Well, once someone else is doing it, and
You got to recognize.
I don't want to say that it's easy, but I mean, it's easy to record, though. I mean, you just do what you've been doing, but put out a recorder, or microphones, or however you do it. But
Who edits your show?
Leo.
All right. How do you feel about that? Would you want to edit it? You ever hear it? Think
I don't have a laptop.
Okay.
Or I would gladly partake in that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying.
So, do you have all of the seasons of that 70s show on Blu-ray?
No. And that, all of our names are taken from there. Originally, Jackie was on there with us too, so it's Fez Jackie, Leo Kitty, Midge, and Cobra's separate. He didn't come from me.
Yeah.
But that actually happened prior to the podcast. that became what we called each other in our group of friends. That's our names.
So you have like a big group text going. And
oh yeah.
Okay.
It's all. It all started when one of our friends was. I think we explained this on the show. Was typically being stupid, and we were like, "Man, you're like Kelso." And then I was like, "I'm Fez. I'm Jackie." It just went from there, and that's our names to each other. Like. We never use our real names.
So do you do the little Fez sex dance thing that he does on the show?
I can't disclose everything.
Took some stuff out of your belt.
Hey man, I gotta ask the hard hitting questions.
So yeah, I know I did have to invite myself, but glad to finally join you guys.
As soon as he said it, I was like, why have we not done that? I literally asked out loud.
It's so funny because when we talk about guest hosts, there were so many times we'd be like, you guys would be talking, I'd be sitting there and like, man, what about Chad? But like, I would never get the thought out, and then it just kept pushing along and never.
I always thought like he was just too busy to do it. Honestly, I was just like, I don't know, maybe he's just too busy.
Like I see this man like 4 times a day.
Yeah. You see him in fucked up bathrooms, walking down the hall.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you for coming through.
Glad to be here.
It's pretty dope. Standard format people who got a story to tell and tell away.
That's one thing I was thinking about too before coming here is listening to your show. Almost all of it is good, but nothing beats whether it's an 0-16 parade for the Browns or a strip club adventure. Nothing beats Lunchbox's story.
I tell people that all the time. I'm like, ooh, when he on fire, when he's and when he really like, I got to share this with the group. It'd be like, yeah, there
that
you
was
go.
one of the best episodes. I love that
The strip club story.
Yes.
It was outstanding. I'm sorry.
I just need which one because I've told
No, the second, the ones you guys just did. Yeah, the ones you guys did together.
That one was a treat.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, and to live it, man.
I guess since you're like the only single and you're the only one that has good living to do now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. You know, I gotta hold up for the group, but maybe at some point I'll give this life up. But for now, you know, I'm just gonna continue living it.
Hey man.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe it's just living vicariously through your story.
Yeah, then it'll be just like 4 stories about kids.
Tell that to T so he stops sending me speed dating links.
Always will send you speed dating or just whatever trivia night or whatever. That's speed dating with speed dating at what's
do
your
it.
I feel like that is like your lick. Like you go up in there and just run that place. I just feel like you got the juice, man.
Dan doesn't want to run; he wants to walk.
I've been walking this whole time.
That leaf almost took me out.
That leaf said, "Shut the fuck up, man." T out here hustling hard.
This is our second outside episode, you know.
Okay,
Well, you seem to like the last one.
I thought it was good content. I didn't necessarily feel like eating outside. I think we all come to the consensus that eating outside was overrated.
Eating and fucking outside isn't the ideal thing.
Yeah, that was
sometimes you got to do it.
That was the alternate show title, fucking Alfresco.
So is this one fucking Alfresco part to you?
I mean, who knows, man?
I don't have a fucking Alfresco story. All my fucking's been in fresco.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Upon fresco?
I mean,
So, well, I guess I can drop a little bit of something that happened at work. I just won't name names or say where we work.
Yeah, you say a name, I'm gonna beep it anyway. I gotta beep his name, so it's all good.
So, last week, not my direct supervisor, but the person who's in charge of the whole department. She comes up to me and she goes, "Hey, can you cover this for me?" And when she walked up to me, I was literally taking a drink of water, and all I've been really doing is like helping cover for people all the time. And I'm kind of like, you don't need to ask me to like if I will do it for you. Just ask me what it is you want me to do, because I'm gonna do whatever you want me to do. So I'm taking the sip, and she walks into the cube in front of mine and is like hovering over the wall and says it. So I put the water down kind of like slyly. I finish the gulp and I go, "I think I can help you with that." And then she goes, "Thank you." She goes, "So-and-so over there would have given me the business." And I looked her in the eye like deadpan. I went, "That comes later." And then all the people around me started laughing, and she got this look of embarrassment on her face.
She's so easily embarrassed.
Yeah, and it was in that moment that I realized, oh shit, what have you done? Because that's not what you meant. I meant that I was going to mess with her and give her a hard time about it later.
Right.
Not the other thing.
Not I'm going to make you come later.
Yeah. So thankfully she ran away before it could escalate. But that definitely happened.
Unfortunately, she ran away before you can explain.
Yeah, I feel like if I had to explain it all, it would have made it even worse.
Yeah, because she's not that type of person. It's kind of like the more you say something, the redder she'll get and the more flustered she'll become. So just her running away was the best possible thing where Dan could just get back to work and then she can run away. Which also is why you're like the whole thing you're explaining is the reason you should listen to more of Joe's music, because you're a dirty Mac. You clean up, you do all the hard work her man won't do, and then you say the kind of lines that make her want to run away.
That does sound like a 90s R&B song.
Yeah.
Let me give you the business, baby.
You don't gotta run away. Yeah, you're a 90s R&B singer.
I'm gonna give you the business. Darren, we can't play music anymore, so we can have to make up our own 90s R&B songs.
But when I get back to my desk, I can certainly write a song.
There you go. I'll find you a groovy track to play over it. You write a song out.
What would like the innuendo be there? Like profit sharing?
The Dow's not the only thing going down. There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be giving you the business.
blockchain. You can make all those things happen, man. You discuss all-
Bitcoin ain't the only thing rising.
And we're definitely gonna put in some overtime.
Yeah, there you go.
So it wrote
This is
itself,
easy.
people. It wrote itself. It's easy to find music for these things now. I've got a good website.
I don't work 9 to 5. I go 5 to 9. There you go.
No, you go 6 to 9.
But don't forget about the 6 to 9. No 68s here, baby. Because I'll be putting in overtime.
Nice.
Yeah.
It really did
Maybe
write
that's
itself.
T-Fan Auto-Tune right now.
Yeah. It could have a jazz
I'm glad that we're
solo.
going double uranium.
You know, all joking aside, 6 to 9 is a long ass day.
Yeah. It is a long ass day.
That's what she said.
I know you think 6 to 9's a long time.
Oh my
I don't got nothing for that part.
Yeah.
But it wrote, it just wrote itself.
Damn, girl, you're fine. Let me hit you with a little 6 to 9.
You don't need a card to swipe in.
What?
I would do
card
all
swipe
of,
in.
yeah, to get into the building. Because I'll be doing all of the piping. There you go.
Hey, that went work further than I thought it would, and a little bit all over.
That was the
place.
remix.
The remix edition
This is the remix edition
of a song
of
about
this business.
All right, what do we even do with all these with all the celebrities? Well, no, only one celebrity I love going crazy, and literally crazy in a place that I'm worried about his well-being.
You know what? It's,
Man, fuck that guy.
I can't be that way.
I'm tired of his attention-seeking shit. Just give me music. I'm done with you.
I kind of feel the same way, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of feel like, what the fuck is his wife doing? I know she said one thing about like, don't be saying that shit. You fucking up my business.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I know if I started acting crazy and doing some shit like that, my girl like, you need to rope that shit in, like right fucking now. Where is his rope it in?
In general, like he fired his manager, so that's gone.
Okay.
No, he wanted his manager to manage just him.
Yeah.
His manager manages Justin Bieber. I think maybe T Swift, somebody else. He manages 2 people. It's like, I ain't trying to come up that cash cow just for you. Like, you worth it, but you ain't that worth it.
Wait, did you recommend T Swift?
I'm beeping that shit because you said his name. I ain't saying his name out loud. You ain't getting no fucking play on this. Fuck that right now.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of feel like, so like, it's a little bit of everything going on in the situation. Like, people are capitalizing on his craziness.
Yeah.
1, 2, like there's definitely some manipulating of the things he says, but some of the shit he's saying is still fucking crazy.
Indeed.
And it's just like a situation where, like when I was little, I'll never forget. I was in a car and I seen like a naked lady on the street, and instead of people like, this situation shouldn't be happening here, people are oogling her and like trying to pull her to the side, and I don't know if it's to help her, but it's like something's fucked up happening right now. Go help instead of being like making all these like the people close to him aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just more sad than anything that it keeps on happening. Like every couple years, this motherfucker fall off the crazy train, and this is like.
Oh wait,
is he being crazy right now though, or is he just expressing his opinion?
He is actually being manic. Like I have people in my family who have mental issues, and I see it. That is manicness. That is like textbook manic. It's like thinking people are against you, like having all these weird theories, like that's what it is. And like the look in his eyes, my uncle gets that look in his eyes. I know that look. That nigga crazy. And they not doing nothing to help.
He jumped off his, like a lot of people do. I don't know why people who take mental health medicines do this. Oftentimes, I know many people who do this. They're just like, I'm just getting off my medicine. Like, why? I don't like the way it makes you feel.
Make it feel.
I kind of
the bloatedness. It's making me fat.
Yeah.
The fact like he probably still drinks and does drugs. Like marijuana is okay, but like drinking and shit, like exacerbates mental illness crazily. Yeah. Like it's probably like one of the. You gotta get ready to go.
We got 5 minutes.
Okay.
I was about to say the same.
Yeah, it just makes you crazier, and like one of the biggest things in his career, fucking with Taylor Swift, drunk a whole bottle of Hennessy that night to the face. So
only a bit after his mom had passed, like maybe like I want to say 6 or 7 months after his mom's passed, drunk off his ass, walking on stage. Like I don't know if y'all remember, like he did an interview with like Leno maybe in the night or two after that shit, like within real close to that shit. And Leno sitting there and and looked at him like, man, what did your mom say about that? And he really just like almost went like a sheet and was just like, man, what would my mama say? My mama would probably be getting my ass right now. And we was talking about the other day, and he's like, he need his mama. But he can't have his mama, so he needs somebody who can come in there and just mom his ass right quick. And I know it's fucked up, but sometimes he an only child. And sometimes only children need that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
He can't count on his mother-in-law to do that.
I don't know. She, if anything, like I said, she is a well-known and well-developed manager. She actually is one of the people I think like can get up in there and be like, hold on.
Yeah, but it's
not
on her
she's
to do it.
capitalizing though.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I have a cynical view of that whole crew, that whole Kardashian
man,
crew.
people just don't like them, and they don't like.
I don't want to be that kind of petty person that I just arbitrarily do not like.
All I know is TT better keep on throwing, getting those rebounds and shit. We behind you, man. You behind you, brother.
Man, a groupie.
Yeah. The last time he got a girl pregnant, we won the championship. I'm just saying. Keep it going, TT. You believe in your brother.
Yeah, just keep playing well, and I won't talk bad about you. Cheat all you do all the cheating you want.
But at the same time, it's funny. That Bill Cosby news is dying down, and definitely that non-hit Khalees that died down too. That did him a favor.
Because the world has decided that we're gonna talk about this dude.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about somebody else.
I'm just waiting for some Republican congressman to say, man, why can't that guy who said George Bush doesn't care about black people be more like him, huh?
They probably have. It's just like Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act. It's not the same thing. These aren't the same people. That guy wore polo all the time.
Well, I gotta know Fez's opinion on him, because I hear you guys' opinion all the time. I need a fresh perspective.
In 2 minutes.
All I know I've seen on Twitter, including, I think you know about you saw the TMZ thing, right?
Yeah.
I did not see the TMZ thing. What is that? What happened?
That's the one where he's like,
yelling across the room.
400 years of slavery had to have been a choice.
I didn't know that was TMZ.
Yeah, I saw that headline. I was like, oh my.
And the guy really kind of let him have it, but I don't know. I think it's either craziness or all publicity manipulation.
It's might be a little bit of both.
It's like.
So I saw a thread. I'll try to find it, but I saw a thread that had a whole theory on it all being kind of set up for a purpose.
Because like right after that, like he had.
That's what I was wondering.
The album comes like everything comes out like within this like a next month.
Right.
And then
so
like
that's exactly
all his theories. He got a song with T.I. like pretty much going through the whole thing. Like
Whatever happened to Tidal? Did that ever fold up?
No,
that's still going.
Sprint bought a percentage of it, and it goes real fine. If you are a Sprint user, you can get Tidal for like I want to say just a few bucks a month on your bill, and they give you like 6 months of it free.
But I don't think he's on Tidal no more.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because he showed up on my Spotify homepage the other day. And I'm like, man, I thought you were riding for Tidal. Like, that thing I'll never buy. What's up with that?
Yeah, I mean, is the next album going to be called Make America Yeezus again?
I don't know.
No, I don't know what it's gonna be.
He's running in 2020, so better get all these albums in now.
2024.
He thinks this
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to run against the guy he supports, right? What's
Yes.
The Rock running?
I don't know. The Rock's gonna be a Republican too. So what's the difference?
I thought, though, it was the most, like, dramatic and entertaining Bratz deserting of the ship I'd ever seen. But he lost 9 million Twitter followers in one day.
I don't mean to laugh at that, but I did.
It's like I love that we think that matters. It's Twitter. Use the goddamn.
Most of them are probably bots anyway, but even the bots were like, hey, brother.
I can't stand my mess.
Like no.
All the Russian hookers left that day.
Well, I'm gonna have to put a fork in it because we got moves to make. Let's see how much time we got.
Robots can't handle paradoxes. And when he said voluntarily,
Well, she's sexy and nude right now. She wants to see you.
he suggested that slavery was voluntary, so that's a paradox. Robots can't handle that.
But
that
I am
literally is a
here. Have you seen all the slavery memes that came out with that? Pretty great. It's like if slavery was a choice, just follow that hashtag. It is golden.
Black folk is funny.
Like your cocaine.
Oh, and have you guys seen that Bill Cosby the video where he in court and does the Cos look back? I'm sorry.
I seen that gif, yeah.
But goddamn, this motherfucker's still funny. Goddamn. I don't want him to be funny, but I seen that shit. I was just like, it's like when your kid do something, you're like, I gotta leave the room because that shit was funny as fuck.
But you're wrong right now.
If it's gonna be a rapist, don't you at least want it to be a funny rapist to take a little of the edge off? Take a little of the edge off.
There's your show title.
You ain't gotta have stitches.
That's Tatum 216. That's Lunchbox 2099. That's the real OB. That's Fez 919. Another September baby. Word up. I am the Interstellar 713. You've just been podcast 2. You loved it. Peace.
Hey, half the entertainment is disappointing tea.
Hey, what happened to you? You used to be beautiful.